Brigadier.
Morning.
David Murphy, Central Policy Unit. How are you?
Nick Leone, how are you?
Can I just ask a basic question? How many Defence Force personnel are we short of?
To maintain basic operational capability,
Yeah.
6,000, another 6,000.
Another
Plus
6,000.
we have to hold on to the ones we already have.
We lost a couple of pilots only last week.
Crash?
Jetstar, they're opening a new route to Hawaii.
Very hard to compete.
It is a major issue across all the services, but I wouldn't say crisis.
Wouldn't you?
No, we're being ordered not to. But I think I speak for everybody here when I say that numbers are a serious worry.
Absolutely.
And at a time when the Australian Defence Forces is facing one of its greatest threats.
Are we talking terrorism?
Mining companies.
Of course, sorry.
See, the resources boom is siphoning off every second member.
Must be difficult to compete, yeah?
Well, why would a mechanic accept $45,000 to service a truck in Afghanistan when he can make $100,000 working in Kalgoorlie?
You're more likely to get shot in Kalgoorlie.
Do you mind if we take some notes?
Go ahead.
Just who exactly do you need?
We need more welders, clerks, diesel mechanics.
Cooks?
No, cooks, yes. No, IT specialists.
Soldiers?
It depends what you mean by soldiers.
You know, people who fight.
No, we don't really need any more of those.
Ooh, what do you mean by soldiers?
Well, I mean people who are dressed as soldiers but who are actually electricians or software specialists. They're still working for the Australian Defence Forces, but they provide a more logistical role, you know, like truck drivers, accountants.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. We do appreciate that time you've made for us today.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Sorry to paint such a negative picture.
No. Look, that's what we need to hear.
The other cause is this constant deployment,
What do you mean?
sending troops off all the time.
Isn't that what they're for?
Yes, but it kills recruitment.
So what do you reckon?
I reckon there's got to be a point where grown men stop wearing shorts. So, centrepiece,
Yep.
does he have any idea what he wants?
Yeah, he wants to wake up the next morning and see his budget described as visionary.
It's a pretty short-term vision.
So how do we achieve it?
We buy it.
Tick.
A really big spend.
Right, just what I was thinking. How much do you reckon?
It depends on how much you want to impress people. It's got to have the wow factor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, an amount, it's either going to make you go,
Holly? Hol,
What's up?
quick question.
Yeah.
If I were to say to you that we were going to spend, say, $1 billion on foreign aid in the upcoming budget, you'd go, OK, what if I said we were going to spend $20 billion? Aha, thanks, mate. Great.
That's it?
Yep. Thanks, Hol.
is foreign aid a possibility?
No, shit, no, I'm just trying to get this whistle level thing sorted out.
So, somewhere between 1 and 20?
I reckon so.
Anything?
No. No, this all looks in excellent shape.
But anything that might require significant extra expenditure?
At this late stage?
Well, it's not that late.
Very late.
Well, late-ish.
It's the 19th.
It's 19th, no, but you never know.
No, Tony, I think you can relax with this budget.
Just my radar's going off that we might be criticised in some circles for not spending enough, you know.
No, given what Treasury are telling us, I think they're more than happy with what they've
Treasury don't count. I mean, Treasury count, the Treasury counts, but I'm just that we might be criticised for not making a big enough splash.
I don't think we want to be splashing.
Well, not splashing, boosting though. You know, when something needed a budget boost.
Well, I guess we don't think in those terms.
No, I picked that up. But what would you say is the centrepiece?
Tony,
No, what's the centrepiece?
Tony, you've got pre-budget nerves.
Yeah.
Trust me, this is one of the most fiscally responsible.
Economically measured.
It's one of the most economically measured budget documents ever tabled.
No, I'd agree.
Actually, do you know the term the guys in Treasury are using to describe it?
No.
Warren?
Almost boring.
Is that right?
And from them, there is no higher praise.
Really?
This is a fiscal wet blanket.
Relax.
What's happened?
Haven't you heard?
Oh shit, not another cabinet leak.
No, there's been a massacre in Indonesia.
Oh, thank God for that.
Wasn't it on you?
No, music.
Oh.
You can't jog to Frank Kelly, mate. What's happened?
OK, our militia have moved into West Papua. They're attacking villages. There are reports of indiscriminate violence.
Is this just coming overnight?
Yeah.
Just happened?
Yes, like an hour ago.
How many dead?
It's too early. Reports are a little sketchy, but there have been casualties, Tone.
Gotta say, I'm concerned.
Yeah, you think it might escalate?
What do you mean?
You said you were concerned.
Yeah, about our response. Government's going to have to make a statement, but this is Indonesia, boys. We've got to get this right.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to have to speak to PM&C
Right.
and the Under-Secretary for Foreign Affairs. Defence, we need a summary from them, and they need to have spoken to DFAT and coordinated that.
Okay.
Latest from the Embassy, and give Mel the heads up.
Done.
Are we forgetting anyone?
Prime Minister?
Okay, Prime Minister, his plane touches down in 50 minutes, so we'll need a summary for him. Okay?
Okay, no
Let's
worries.
get on to it. I'll meet you in the conference room in about... How do you turn this thing off? Okay, they're here. Tony, hop on in.
Gentlemen.
Okay, morning all.
Morning.
I've just spoken with the PM. His plane's been delayed a little bit by fog, but it goes without saying that he's shocked by the latest developments. And he's informed me that he wants to send a clear and unequivocal message that this form of aggression will not be tolerated. Philip.
Thanks, Tony. Can I just say that that's the view of the department as well?
Thank you.
Now, Warren has spoken to his opposite number at DFAT.
They're as shocked as we are, and they believe we need to be strong in our response.
Good.
I've rarely seen them this worked up.
It's understandable.
They believe we should begin
Yep.
by asking for restraint.
That's it?
Yeah, they're pretty worked up.
Okay, so we're asking Indonesia to exercise restraint.
I wouldn't say Indonesia.
Sorry?
I wouldn't say Indonesia.
But they are Indonesian.
Yes, but I wouldn't be pointing that out.
Well, I think they're aware of it.
It's more just a general request for all nations in the general region to show general restraint.
In general.
Murph?
I'm not sure that's quite the clear and unequivocal message you're looking for.
Well, we are demanding restraint.
Asking.
Sorry, asking for restraint, but we're still asking.
Okay.
I mean, we're still getting the...
What if we wanted something a little more unequivocal than merely just asking for restraint?
Well, we could call on all nations to show restraint.
Could we call on Indonesia?
Call on Indonesia to show
Be
restraint.
careful there, Warren.
Yeah, you could be right.
I'd probably just leave it at asking in general.
Happy? According to DFAT, the Chinese are not immune to our predicament.
What do you mean?
Well, they know we want to keep selling the coal, and we know that they want to keep buying it. You know, so
What if we were to say that we were selling them clean coal?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a problem with that.
What?
There's no such thing.
Aren't we working on it?
yeah, but not with a straight face. It's a long way off in the future. But boy, it's been a fantastic distracting phrase.
All right, well, what if we come up with another one?
Please.
What about smart coal?
Well, what does that mean?
Well, what does clean coal mean?
Good point.
But you can't call it smart coal.
All right. Green coal.
Coal's black.
Yeah, but there's green tea and tea's black.
Good point.
All right, just wait a minute, okay? What if we get China to keep buying our coal,
Yeah.
but burn less of it?
Why would they do that?
All right, burn the same but do it quicker.
Quick coal?
You are very, very good at this. What's going on? You ever heard of a drug called Insules?
Nope.
It's for treating diabetes.
Type 1 or type 2?
I don't know. Is that important?
I don't know.
Nick, you ever heard of a drug called Insules?
Oh, I get a lot of spam. Does this one make your penis thicker or longer?
Nice one, said Judy. Good. Where was it?
Insules?
Oh, yeah. It's currently being considered by the Pharmaceutical Benefits Advisory Committee, and this Nexichem crowd are pretty keen to get it on the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme.
That's okay. I suppose if it's any good, they'll agree to fund it.
Yeah, but what if it's no good?
Then I guess they'll knock it back.
Exactly. Then what?
Well, then I guess the taxpayer won't be subsidising an unnecessary or inferior drug.
Yeah. So it's a worry.
Because there's no need for diabetes to rule your life, take control. Happy, healthy, at ease. Ask your doctor about exciting new treatments for type 2 diabetes.
So it is type 2 diabetes.
What's the difference again?
I think that's the one that you sort of cause yourself.
When do these ads go to air?
Next week.
National campaign?
Print and TV, apparently. Pretty clear who it's aimed at.
Lawn bowlers?
No, the Prime Minister, Murph. They're targeting us.
How?
By making the drug sound so good.
But they don't even name it.
They're not allowed to.
But that hasn't stopped them sending a very clear message. Fund the drug.
And this Nexichem crowd, are they...
Big supporters.
Yeah, but do they...
Great friends of the party.
It's pretty clear if this drug gets knocked back, they won't stop at an ad. They will fight and fight and fight. They will smash us at every opportunity between now and the election.
And these are our friends.
It's nothing personal.
So where are we up to with the advisory committee?
Yet to make a decision.
Are you sure we're not overreacting here? It's just an ad and a brochure.
No, that's not just a brochure. That's a brochure from a pharmaceutical company. Big Pharma.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, the no junk mail sticker won't stop these guys.
So what can we do?
OK, it's the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme, right? The Prime Minister can't be seen to be interfering.
So hands off?
No, I said the Prime Minister, mate. Didn't say us.
OK, so we've all got the pamphlets and the information.
Yeah.
And Insules type 2 diabetes treatment, new treatment, is currently being considered by the PBAC to be listed as part of the PBS, which will be funded by the Department of Health and Ageing Government. Yep.
Sorry to interrupt, mate, but I think we all know this part of it.
Well, not Hollis, she's from arts.
Oh, no, I get it though.
Yeah.
So the PBAC assess drugs so they can make sure nothing unnecessary gets funded.
Which, of course, is the exact opposite of arts.
Would you like me to keep going through the flow?
No, it's fine.
OK. So, if Insules gets knocked back, what are the likely consequences?
Mel,
Well, nobody fights like Big Pharma.
No, they'll come after us.
They've already started with ads, they've got brochures out. From there, it's anyone's guess.
Things start popping up everywhere, you know, letters to the editor.
Talkback call.
But, you know, before you know it, some overweight ex-footballer's walking barefoot from Perth to Canberra to highlight this government's lack of concern for sufferers of type 2 diabetes.
And the last thing we need heading into an election year is to be seen blocking a wonder drug.
Absolutely.
When did it suddenly become a wonder drug?
I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I'd like the flow diagram of that. The point is that we're about to go to war. Asymmetrical warfare. Grab your flak jackets, rally the troops, let's start strategising.